it, girl. Oh, is that all you're doing?
Yeah, I was done.
Okay. Okay. She's done. Hello.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Hi, how we doing out
We
there?
are having a show, Glenn.
We are.
We are.
We made it up to you guys. Actually, a lot of our people were busy yesterday,
We
and
were
we were busy
busy.
yesterday. So we're like, what's the problem in moving it? That's the beautiful thing about life. It's flexible. So here we are.
Hello, Jill.
Here we are, Monday night. So
How
if
we
you are
doing out there?
Yeah, if you're tuning in on a Monday night, thank you so much. We understand, you've got to work tomorrow morning. You're probably trying to eat or fix dinner. You already have, doing some laundry, making sure you got clean panties. By the way,
Yeah. What?
you've got plenty of clean panties for the week.
Thank
I
you.
made sure they were done today.
It's awesome. It's amazing,
It's amazing what you can do when you're unemployed.
right?
So there's
It's almost bedtime. You're
that.
not wrong.
It's almost not
For
for
some of us.
me. So,
Jobless the hood over here.
yeah, he has actually adopted a new name for me. I am Jobless the Hut, and I rock it well. It's not an insult. I actually find it hilarious. Um, so let's talk about a few things. We've got our little script here we're going by, so we don't forget.
I feel like we haven't done this in forever.
Number one, there's an ice storm the size of Texas coming. It could be anywhere from 0 to 87 inches of ice by the time you wake up.
You know, there's only two things in Texas, right?
Selena's grave.
Yeah, and steers.
That's the only two things that matter.
That's right.
So, we all know how the Cincinnati weather is. So
Maybe
I
we'll
hope
get
you
another
guys,
snow day.
yeah, snow day, so you can be stuck here with me.
Yeah.
How lucky is he?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, make sure you got your eggs, your bread, and freaked out. You went to Kroger among the masses of everybody
Empty the
freaking out,
shelves.
empty the shelves. So just be mindful of that. And something else to be mindful of, which is very sad, but we are going to be off for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Um, Without going into too much detail, one of the band members has a friend who is not well. So he's going to be taking some time to spend time with one of his best friends who is rather sickly right now. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not for, I can't say a good cause, but it's for a needed cause. So for the next 2 weeks, make sure you guys get out and support live music. Pick a band, go support them. Pick a bar, pick a local establishment. I mean, I think everybody's in a little bit of a rut right now. It's just been kind of a weird time, but
Maybe I'll go out and play.
you play?
Yeah.
What do you play?
Stuff.
You don't play anything.
Oh,
Yeah, stick to the buttons, Steve.
my bad.
Don't touch the
Well, that's
instrument.
like an instrument. See, I can do this. Oh, I forgot to do this. See, I feel like it's been forever.
It's been forever. You're off. Yeah, you're fired. So yeah, we are going to, like I said, we're off the next 2 weeks. Please, please, please pick a band, pick an establishment, and just go support. Without you guys doing that, this is not. It's not. It's not doable for bands. So the more you guys go out and support, we can keep doing this stuff. So let's talk about our show this past weekend. It was our first time, and we were I would say, one of the first bands to play at the Bearded Saddle.
It's an interesting name.
Crickets, because I know you guys are like, if you weren't there and you're thinking, what kind of name is that?
I forgot to ask her what it was all about.
So this used to be the Golden Key. If you're like a Hamilton, Trenton, Oxford area, then you guys probably know exactly what the Golden Key is. So the owners of Nick and Norm's, which is on the west side of Hamilton, they bought this place and they've been revamping it, going in, remodeling. They've already done so much work, and there's still so much more they're doing. They have a vision for this place and they're running with it. And so far it's great. We didn't know what we were walking into because, it is in the middle of, hey, it's new. They've not got everything done. But I have to tell you, the biggest thing for me was the hospitality that we received being there.
Right? She was very kind, the owner. The bartenders were amazing. And Jill's right. It was interesting because we didn't know what to expect.
It was a different type of place than we're used to playing.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of our fans were kind of a little off put about that because they're like, ooh, we don't really know this place. It's kind of far out. Looks a little like it could be rough.
Let me tell you, though.
No.
It was awesome.
There was not one mean person in
Nope.
there. Every bartender was above and beyond kind.
They were very
They made
awesome.
sure you got your like some places, I mean, and I'm not saying that we deserve any special treatment, but when you're on a time crunch and you're trying to get drinks because you got to have enough, you got to get back on stage and still talk to people. We're kind of on a time crunch when we're on breaks. And
Right?
if they saw our faces come up to that bar, they were, hey, stop. What do you need? What can I mean, it was just great service.
Yeah, they were awesome.
At the end of the night, I got to speak with one of the owners, Nikki, and she was just the sweetest, kindest person, just raving about the package, the show. And that just always feels really good because that's why we do this. We do it to not only for you guys, but for them too. It creates an aura in their establishments that allows people to come and have a good time. When people are having a good time, they spend money. It allows their doors to stay open. So
Right?
it's a team effort.
Now I didn't get to eat any of the food other than some appetizers, but I'll tell you the spinach artichoke dip, phenomenal. The pretzels and cheese were awesome.
Yeah, those were really good. Actually, Jill ate a sandwich, and I
She
didn't
did.
get any feedback from her, but it looked really good. It was like a Philly cheese kind of thing.
It was
Um,
packed to the end. We're gonna get to that about
yes, yes, it was.
so you want to you good? You want to do it? You want me to do
No,
it?
that was the next point.
I'll take lead on this one, okay? It's all me.
Okay.
so anyway, so when we started, there was a good crowd there, the parking lot was full at probably an hour before showtime.
Hmm.
And then it just seemed like the place
Out of
that
nowhere.
it just kept growing and growing and the crowd was getting bigger. We took a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
Glenn took a lot of pictures. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Thank you.
So we're gonna post some of those. But I mean, the stage is a little different. It's
But it is under construction.
it is. They're gonna change the stage. It's really tall. But other than that, I mean, it was awesome. We had to change how we kind of did the stage, but that crowd, look at that crowd. It was
It's kind of
crazy.
hard to see from some of the angles.
Yeah, but it was awesome.
But there you go. Like just look in the very back of that picture. I mean, there's just bodies at every angle of how that bar is shaped.
We had to
Um,
cut everything in half that
yeah.
we do. So everything was kind of low, but it actually turned out looking really awesome with everything. And then so I kind of sat back here on these benches. I had my own little bench. I just put my table on and just kind of hung out there. But it was fun. It was like I said, different crowd than we normally get, which was awesome.
And I would say, a couple hundred, maybe a few hundred people throughout the night in and out of that place. And a lot of them stayed.
Yeah,
I mean, there were
most
no
people
parking spots
most people
there.
stayed the whole time.
Um, and people were just out having a good time. I mean, some of the songs, the dance floor was packed. Some of the songs, they weren't up dancing, but they never left.
They didn't.
You would see them dancing at tables, singing at tables. I mean, it was just a really good atmosphere. Nobody was fighting. It was just everybody was there to have a good time.
Let's talk about one of the stars of the evening here. Was this bartender here in the white tank top? Well, they both were awesome.
So the other lady is the owner.
Yeah, she's the owner
That's
in the
Nikki
black.
on the left.
She's awesome, and the bartender's there in the white. And they did what'd you call it again?
It's the TikTok tortilla challenge.
Yeah, and they were basically just slapping the piss out of each other with tortillas.
Whether you have water in your mouth when you do it, and they slap you, and the thing is you're not supposed to spit out your water.
Yeah. Well,
So towards the end of the night, they got up in front of everybody and they did the tortilla
it
challenge.
was hilarious. Now there's a chair.
There is a chair, but I don't think we have pictures of that.
I might have. It's in that.
It's right underneath that like, the neon sign
You
in that
talk. I'll
picture.
find.
Um, but
Yeah, right. It's back there.
yeah, there's a neon sign and there's like this chair. It's a special chair. It's roped off. Only certain people can sit there for like your birthday, whatever.
And these crazy goobers
I couldn't.
pay money for that lady, the bartender in the white there, to splash water in their face, and she slaps them, and it's hilarious.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
cry.
Yep. I laughed hysterically.
If somebody slapped me like that, I would be in the floor crying. But no, it's actually funny. Everybody gathers around and she's got a megaphone and she's always like calling out jokes on the megaphone. And I mean, there's just so much going on. If you ever saw the movie Coyote Ugly, that's what it kind of reminded me of because they're just there to have fun.
Yeah, I
Legitimately
haven't played at Barber
there to
Cherry.
have
Yeah.
fun.
It was
So,
that place. that place is its own aura. Like it's just its own thing. I don't.
There's no other bar like that.
There's not. We've never played anywhere like it. It was a lot of fun.
You're always skeptical going in when you see things. You're like, okay, let's see how, but no, not one complaint, not one.
No,
Other than
the sound.
somebody puked on the back of my truck and
It
it's frozen.
wasn't me. I didn't do it.
There was puke all down the back of my truck.
People got to work on their alcohol consumption. They got to be able to hold it. You know.
Nobody should touch my truck. I take that very seriously. That's my baby. So whoever you are, I will find you. I won't kill you. I'm not Liam Neeson, but I will make you hand wash the back of my truck when I figure out who did it.
I will find you.
I will find you.
Your dogs keep running into all the lights. They're all just shaking.
Yeah, the dogs want to be a part of the show. So let's end on that note for the Bearded Saddle. It
Good
was
time,
great.
good place.
So we
Loved
have
it.
nothing bad to say other than know your alcohol limits and don't puke on trucks.
One more thing about them. Just one more thing. So they have, really exciting is they have a whole outdoor area with this huge stage and a huge bar. So summertime, it will be awesome there.
Yes, summertime we'll be doing shows on the outside. So I'm really excited about that. So all the way around, go check out the Bearded Saddle. Even if it's a little bit of a drive for you, it's an atmosphere. It was fun.
Yeah,
Everybody
it was
was
an
super
atmosphere.
kind.
It was cool.
So let's talk about one of the big things coming up that we can now announce because every band has been announced. We are a part of the Autism Rocks
Yep.
at Lori's Roadhouse this year. So that is February 18th at Lori's Roadhouse in Westchester. And this is Autism Rocks, which is an amazing cause. We're super happy to be a part of this. And I say, it's a blessing actually to get that message because for the past couple of years, I would say actually few years, I've seen where bands have been a part of it. And I've looked into it. I didn't really know a whole lot about it. And then I did some research and I'm like, well, I want to be a part of that.
I want to do it. Well, that, and, it hits close to home. I got family that has
We
autism and
Yes, and we have a lot of friends that have
yep,
autistic children.
Yeah.
So it's near and dear for us. And we got a message out of nowhere this year asking if we would like to be a part of it, and there was no hesitation.
We said,
I
heck
said,
yeah.
yes. So Autism Rocks at Lori's Roadhouse in Westchester, February 18th. We're actually the opener that day, which I'm super excited about. Normally, I'm like, I love to be a closer, but it's a Sunday, and this allows me to kind of hang out and see other bands, which I never get to do.
We never get to do
So,
that stuff.
and we don't have to run sound or anything. It's
Nope.
like we plug and play. You're just, donating your time for such a beautiful cause. I'm super excited about this. This is stuff we don't get to do often, so I feel super lucky. So to
Yep.
Ken Anderson Alliance and everybody that's pulling together this Autism Rocks for Lori's Roadhouse, thank you for letting Don't Tell Steve be a part of this year.
And I'm sure we'll have more cool stuff, as we go and get closer to time.
Yeah.
And then, so Anna here said that she was super impressed with the band. Nice
Aw.
meeting you and your friend Jill. Oh yeah, Jill's
Anna,
awesome. Steph's okay.
I'm a firm believer and I tell people I'll never remember your name. I don't even know Steven's name half the time, but I remember your face. You sat down to the left of me at the soundboard and we were talking about things and how you were able to, kind of get out and have fun and wanted to dance. And so I remember exactly who you are. And it was an absolute pleasure to meet you. It's people like you that keep me going. I'm just in a cover band, but a cover band is still something that's big for people to go out and have a good time and meet and when people like you come up and say thank you or you allowed me to have fun or you made that's why we do it.
Yeah.
So don't think for 1 minute, I know you made that comment on Facebook, like, thanks for giving you some of my time. I don't look at it like that. My time is your time. I'm there for you guys. So you could have sat there all night and I would listen and we could talk and banter back and forth. So thank you for coming and introducing yourself. We're now family. So come out and see us anytime. We'd be glad to have you.
Welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family.
Yeah.
So again, don't forget Autism Rocks at Lori's Roadhouse, February 18th at 12 o'clock. I know they're asking you guys to get up, but this is for a wonderful cause. 12 p.m. in the afternoon. Come and see us at Lori's Roadhouse.
Yeah. And don't find Steve. They
Yes.
fixed it though.
They did fix it.
Yeah.
They had the band listed as Don't Find Steve, and I got to thinking,
I didn't think I was lost.
I kind of never want to find him. Maybe we should change the name. I
I
kind of
wasn't
like the
lost,
ring to that. Don't find Steve.
but I wasn't lost. And that's actually a great segue to the next
Yes,
one.
yes, it is. He once was lost, but now he's found. Some of you guys always ask, what do we do in our free time? Um, well,
Besides shop.
we have a lot on our plate. We'll put it that way. We like to stay busy,
Mm-hmm.
and we stay busy through music.
We do.
Music seems to be the outlet for us. It's what we do the most of. So we actually we attend a church over on the west side of Cincinnati. It's called New Hope Community Church off of North Bend Road. More of a non-denominational type church. Um, our pastor, his name is Brian. His
You
wife,
go, Brian.
woo, woo, we love Brian. And his wife's name is Jalal.
We love
We
Jalal.
love Jalal.
Jello.
We are, Steve and I have never been what you would call big church goers, church people. It's not something we ever talk about, but we've been going to this place on and off for the past so many years. And we just always have a calling to go back. It's just, I almost feel like it's a church for people that don't like church
Hmm.
because they don't make it like churchy. It's like, it's just really a good place. And we just love it.
We
And
do.
we've been fortunate enough to use our knowledge and expertise of music and singing and how to put stage and sound together. Um, we've been helping our church revamp their whole music ministry.
So that's what I'll be doing while we're off. We got all new sound equipment. We got all kinds of toys.
Yeah. So outside of Don't Tell Steve, we will be a part of more of the music ministry through our church. So we're super excited about that. Super excited to just lend a hand and help a church that just does wonderful things for the community. Um, and I'm never one to.
I was just turning.
Oh, I thought that was the dog. I was looking. I'm never one to push anything, but if you guys were ever out looking for a church that's more non-denominational, just something to get into, again, New Hope Community Church off of North Bend Road on the west side of Cincinnati. If you guys know where Mercy West Hospital is, it's right close to that. Um, and I want to make a mention because you guys, we've talked about us trying to do more outreach work. Steve and I are just firm believers in giving back and helping. We're very blessed to have what we have. And we like to give back any way that we can. And the church also does that. We have a food pantry at church that I think could rival, I mean,
Anybody?
anybody. Um, if you know of somebody, it can be any situation. They don't ask; they just want you to come. But there is a food pantry at New Hope Community Church on Sunday after our service. So please, you can look them up. If you know anybody that needs help with food right now, they are more than welcome. Every
We
Sunday after service, they give you food.
we ready to get to the Kevin update?
Yes.
Let's get to the Kevin update. You
Are
ready?
you excited about this?
I love Kevin. He's a cool guy.
So here's our pup date.
Update. Look at that little guy. Look at him.
I think I love him.
I have another picture, but it won't. I can't.
Yeah, for some reason we can't get the other picture of Kevin to
It's
pop
a great
up.
picture too.
It is. It's actually a really good picture.
We'll throw it in next week.
We'll try to figure out why it won't let
Or
us
is it this
upload.
week? I guess it would be this week.
But everybody asks about Kevin, so we always have to put in a picture of our crazy corgi.
He's rotten.
And then we actually have the next show coming up February 10th, because like I said, we're off for a couple of weeks. So February 10th, we're at the sister bar to Nick and or to the Bearded Saddle. It's called Nick and Norm's.
I hit the wrong button.
I was like,
I went to go for the green one.
I was gonna say, was I not supposed to tell him the name?
no,
We were
you told
bleeping
me.
it out.
Yeah, I hit the wrong button. I love that button though. I
So-
should use it more.
Right. So February 10th is our next show out. We're at Nick and Norm's on the west side of Hamilton. Same owners as the Bearded Saddle, so it's a good time. Great bar, great establishment. It's run. We love. Nikki has been so kind. So we're super excited for that. It's another new stage, new place for us. We want all of you guys to come out. I know I have a lot of Hamilton friends and family. Mark your calendars. February 10th, Nick and Norm's. You guys got to come out. Show is 8 o'clock at Nick and Norm's. So make sure you come out. So that's really about all we've got going on.
Yeah.
We're off for a couple of weeks. Make sure you go support music.
Oh, we haven't given a fish tank update in a while, so I was gonna give one.
Well, this is painful. You go ahead.
Well, apparently we had a murderous fish and he decided to eat everybody. So we're going to tear it down temporarily and then we're going to do a freshwater tank with plants.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
She's not very happy about it, but I'm
Mm-mm.
excited.
I don't like fresh water.
I like both waters.
We have a really, really cool saltwater tank.
Well, you pick the fish that turned into a murderous jerk.
We could just get
Mm-hmm.
it's so believe it or not, guys, the fish that ended up like murdering whole venomous fish and eating them
Mm-hmm.
is Peter the puffer fish.
Peter the puffer fish.
He's still alive in the tank all by himself.
Yeah.
Everybody else is gone.
So he's got like a mansion there. He decided to eat all his fish friends. He did not listen to Bruce that fish are friends, not food.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he ate everybody. So
He
there's that.
murdered them all.
So we just have a whole lot going on. We stay busy between band, work, fish tank, outreach, band again, dogs, fish.
But he is cute, but he ate everybody.
Yeah, he is cute, but he's not so cute when you just saw all those money signs. Just
I mean, he ate them. There was nothing left. There was no evidence of
And
other fish.
and it's hard when you're saltwater because saltwater is so much more expensive than freshwater. Like some of our people that watch may know because they have some saltwater tanks. Um so when you see those saltwater fish get picked off one by one,
He's a dick. That's what got into him.
it hurts your feelings. So Steve's new adventure, you guys stay tuned for that one. We are no longer a saltwater family. We're returning to freshwater.
I like freshwater.
So yeah, we'll do tank updates. We'll keep doing your Kevin updates. We
Kevin hair floating around here.
there's Kevin hair all over. He's a mess. And that's really all we've got going on right now.
Yeah, that's about it. We had a great time at the Bearded Saddle. Had good times everywhere else.
We did. We had a great time. Stay safe tomorrow, no
Yep.
matter what the weather is. We don't know
Yeah.
how that's going to go. So if you do have to get out in it, please be safe.
Ration your milk and bread.
Yes, know that we will miss you guys for the next 2 weeks. And then again, mark those calendars. February 10th is the Don't Tell Steve band at Nick and Norm's. That's a regular show.
Mm-hmm.
But February 18th, which is a Sunday, is at Lori's Roadhouse to be a part of the Ken Anderson Alliance Autism Rocks show. So mark your calendar for that.
All right. You ready to take us out?
I think I can play them a song.
Hit it, girl. Later.